guys, welcome back to another video. So today is actually the day before my market. So right now I literally have everything done that I possibly could do because last night I wanted it to be the end night. So I did find out that there is a small basket, and I will show you for comparison. This is just a basket of yarn right now, but I have a basket like this full of little projects stuff that I never did get finished. So there's like stuff for making another goose. There's a dog in there. There's two axolotls. There's some noses for some ducks and chicks or something like that, I think. So I'm not getting to those, obviously. But I think my mic just died. Yeah. So actually, the night before, obviously this has died. So it's the night before, and I have to charge these up because I want to use my mic tomorrow for market and that. So it's lunchtime right now, so I should be eating lunch, but I'm not. And let me just check and make sure the sound is working. All right, so the sound is there. Yeah, so I made a sign for my table that has my name and then the QR code to go, I think, to Instagram, if I'm right. I can't remember. I made it a while ago and I kind of forget. So I'm going to put this sign up so that people can follow me. Definitely the word has gotten around town and around surrounding towns as much as I could for people to come and buy from me. I do have my coworker coming. She said she was. And then I just made this just to go on a clear tub that I'm taking with all my market prep stuff, because tonight my mom and I are heading there to go find our tables and then set up the display stuff. So I'm not sure how much videoing of that I'm going to get. I'm going to try. So bear with me. I am hoping that it's going to be a big video and maybe things won't work out, that it might be a smaller one. But I will show you what I have. All right, guys. So what you see here is market stuff. So we've got the pink bucket here, or the bag here. Everything is in their own individual bags inside the bag, so that's much easier for setting up. We've got this pink bag too. We've got this bag, and then this vacuum sealed bag is half full. These bookmarks are going. This bucket of scrunchies is going. And then we've got, this is a bucket of polyfill that I'm going to take with me in case I do crochet, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And then the bucket underneath is the hanging plants. And then inside this blue bucket is my mystery bags, which I'm going to put them in their own container. I wasn't going to do mystery bags, but I thought I might as well. So if I swing over, sorry if I'm kind of in the shot. So we have more market stuff. So we have mini toques, which half of them got put into mystery bags that I know of. We've got the dogs. They haven't been put in their own bags yet, but that's fine. The rest of the dogs are in that vacuum sealed bag. We've got the keychains because I had to use the keychain holder for the scrunchies, which is in that bucket right there. So I've got keychains with the little extras that I'm going to leave off to the side. As for that bottom bucket, I'm not sure what's going to go in it. Maybe like dinosaurs or something, or maybe some banana keychains, because there's the rest of the keychains there and it is held by the committee. And then we have my book sleeves with my headbands in there, or my ear warmers. There are books here that I might put in some of these as like mystery, like a mystery book that goes with your book sleeve. These boxes are full of pine cone candle holders. Those are what my mom and I made. So some of them are going to be out and some of them will just be under the table. And then some more signs. And I think that's it, if I'm correct. I do have a bag at work of the ladybugs. Like you can see them in keychains. And I am making the little hangers for hanging them in your car. So I did make one in my truck, and then of course I forgot to sew the one side, so it fell apart. But you live and learn. So yeah, that is the night before market. I'm not going to do it right now, but we are going to put this sign on the side of the bucket, which is sitting here, so that I can carry it. And if I set it down, then people know at the market that it's mine. Setup is from 5 to 7 tonight, but I'm at work, and I'm at work till 5. Plus I have to come home, load up the display stuff for me, and then pick up my mom and her displays. And then we go there tonight and we set all the display up first, and then tomorrow at 9 a.m. we head there. Thankfully it's only like 3 blocks away from home, but in the morning I'm gonna get up early and pack up the truck with everything, and then go down to her place and pick her up. She doesn't have very much, but she worked on this really amazing tablecloth, and I really do hope it sells for her. So it's been a long time in the making, and she finished it at 7:30 this morning, so she literally did not sleep at all to just finish this tablecloth. And it's amazing the work that she does. So since it's my lunch hour and I don't have much time to do anything, I am going to go eat my lunch and probably cut this out maybe and put it on the bucket for market. Just my tablecloths, my bags, and all that. I'm gonna try and get it all together like now, I think. Maybe at 5 o'clock, I'm not sure, so that I don't have a whole bunch of stuff to do. I did take a bunch of my cube wall down to take with me, so I'm hoping that it all works out. If not, I will just have to bring a little more of this wall tomorrow morning. But I'm hoping what I have now will hopefully work. If not, I'm kind of SOL. So yeah, so I will see you in a minute. And as I'm filming this, it's December 5th, and I hit 53 subscribers on YouTube. I literally woke up to like 49, and then I hit 53 around lunchtime. So this girl is going to be going live on her phone at some point. Probably going to wait until after the market because I'm like beyond stressed right now. So yeah, now I've hit 50 subscribers, so thank goodness I do not have to do lives on my laptop. I tried one already, and it was just a pain in the butt to try and do the software to run it. And yeah, it takes a lot of energy from my laptop and a lot of running time. So yeah, I'm at 53 subscribers, and I am so happy with the amount of people that have subscribed. I thank everyone for following me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Like, I'm so appreciated. And if you think I don't really show it, I do. It's just I forget sometimes to thank everyone. So yeah, we are going to hop into trying to get my market bucket ready. I will show you here actually. This is somewhat what I'm taking. Some I might not. If you're wondering why there's a shoe, it's literally because it's my tape. So we have thank you bags. We have extra hooks for stuff. These balloons are not going. There's a few things in here that are going and some that aren't. So yeah, lots of business cards that I'm going to throw in a bag for every time that someone buys something. So yeah, let's get into getting my market bucket ready. Alright guys, so we have this bucket ready. So we are going to, I'm sorry for the mess everywhere, it's just a zoo in here. So we're going to load up this bucket. So right now we have my 2 folding cloth tablecloths. Oh, they still smell clean. Okay, good. So I'm gonna put them in here. And then, depending, I'm not sure, I assume they are the folding kind tables. But if not, we have 2 plastic ones, just in case. And if they're destroyed, I don't care. Okay, we do not need weights for tents, as I do not have a tent anymore for now. So I have 100 business cards. So these ones I made them and then print them out myself. So this kind of goes with my banner. So there's a whole bunch in here that are going to be on the table. And then I have a cup full to go behind the table so I can put them in bags. So we're going to stick them in here. I do have these signs, but I don't think I'm going to use them because I've already have plastic ones put up. So at least that's one thing I'm not taking. Or 2 things, because that. I have this really fluorescent like money pouch, but it doesn't fit me. And it was supposed to. So I have to find a cash box. I do have one, but it's way too small. I'm just going to put these under the desk, out of the way. We don't need balloons or a pillowcase. They have, I think it says 100 thank you bags. So they're going to go in there. And my mom's got a whole bunch too. And then I used these hooks to hook the keychains on, but we're going to bring a whole bunch of these extra ones just in case. I'm bringing my tape so I can tape some signs that I didn't get enough plastic on, or plastic sign holders when I was in the city, and they're way too expensive in town to buy. So I'm going to take some tape and tape some signs. I will have to get an extra roll of that tape because I think it's almost out. I'm leaving just this dirty piece on right now, but this is a lint roller, so if I see dog hair on stuff, I'm going to lint roll them off. We've got quite a bit here. And I've got 2 sets of these string lights to hang up, so I need to find the batteries for this one. I did have one already set up in the room here, but I'm going to put it in here with everything. So as you can see, ta-da! So I will bring extra batteries because I have used these quite a bit, and if they die, I don't want them to die halfway through. So we're just going to stick them in the corner here. I think I know where the batteries are. Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to throw in a bunch of mystery bag stuff, just kind of some extra stuff to throw in case. So I do have a pile here. I'm going to give these to my mom. I think she was going to throw some stuff in mystery bags that didn't sell in the last couple sales. So I'm going to put those aside. What else? So I think I'm going to take that little bucket there of string to make more scrunchies. So these are my tags for scrunchies. This is all I have left. I'm probably just going to leave it all in this little bucket here, maybe. So I don't need garbage bags because I've been using them for everything else. I will take some leftover garbage bags in case. We've got these shower hooks. I got tons of them for the curtain rod. I'm going to throw them in here in case I need them, but I'm using the curtain rod to hold my banner. And as of right now, and if you can't tell by this money, I am Canadian. So here is Canadian money for the float. So I have to make sure I have to write that one down. But I'm going to stick it in here for now until I find the cash box that I'm going to use. So, and I know there's more stuff out in the other room, so I will go grab it. Well, I literally just dropped the last of this container, but here's more that I've used already. I think I'm just in a bit of a panic mode because it's less than 24 hours. Like, I think it's like 22 hours before the market. So here is all the extra ones that I have. And then I have these little black clips that I'm going to clip some of the bigger stuff, I think, to hang on the cube wall. And then the really big stuff is going to sit on top of it. So I will show you later when we do all the setup and that. But we're going to take extras in case I, lose stuff. I better make sure it's zip locked because I don't want it to fall. Yeah, my scrunchy stuff's going to go in its own bag. My signs will be in their own bag. I have all these little mini signs. I'm going to redo all of them because my scrunchies aren't 3 for $5 anymore. They're $2 for a regular, or the fluffy ones are $4. So I'm going to redo all of these and just put certain names of stuff across the top and put $10. I'm not sure yet. These are just tiny little ones. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. They might be in this bucket later. They might not. I'm not sure. I'm like in a panic mode, so bear with me. I'm going to put the staples and the stapler in here for the scrunchy things in case I need it. We got lots of price tags. I'm going to put them in here too. I thought of, keychains and that, but with my fake nails, I cannot work with the keychains, so that's a no-go. I'm not making any more stuffies, so I don't need any safety eyes. Yeah. Like, this is my really tiny cash box that I thought was bigger than what I thought, so this may not work at all. So I will have to find the other one. And I think for right now, that might be it for the bucket. So I'm going to show you. So it's pretty close to full, but we've got all my signs, which are going to go in another bag. And I'm thinking that's all for now. But yeah, so I'm going to head back to work for the afternoon for the last 4 hours. And then I will see you when I'm done work.
What the dog doing?
Hi guys. Okay, so it is like a zoo. I cannot get my truck to lock. Anywho, it's a zoo in there. I got a little time lapse. But that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna head back in. It's bloody cold. It is minus 30 wind chill Celsius. So yeah. So see you in there. Kind of a weird angle, but I have sold a few things and end up buying lunch for $15. But yeah, I think I made my booth fee back, and it's kind of weird videoing while I'm at the door. But yeah, so let's go. It's lunchtime.
All right, so I have sold a little bit. Sorry for the way I look, but I end up buying a few things too, so that's okay. I did have someone come up and have a rude comment to me, and I kind of took it a little hard, but I'm okay. So, yeah, I will give a update on what I have here in a few minutes. Hi guys. Okay, so I can't quite remember what I had filmed for the whole day. But it was an okay market. To be honest, I'm not really sure what I made because I just got home and it is so cold. So, minus 30 degrees Celsius is really, really cold, okay? So, I'm not sure what I made. I have to find the paper that we wrote down the float and what my mom made, and then what I made. But I took some of the float and went and put gas in my truck because I found out that there was next to nothing in gas in my truck. And there was over a quarter of a tank. So I think someone has siphoned some gas out of my truck overnight, but we're not going to get into that. Anywho, so will I be doing this market again? Depending on what I made. I mean, I didn't really sell that much stuff. I had a lot of people that were looking at stuff. And I mean, all my little stuff is $10. So it's not that hard to spend $10 on an item when so many people had 20s and 50s and that. So it's whatever. I had a few people that said they were going to come and buy stuff and they never did. So, and also too, I had a couple people that actually hated my stuff and I could hear them on the other side of my display wall that I had. So at one point I was ready to cry. And I mean, I'm on my period at the same time, so hormones are everywhere. But I was upset, but I thought, you know what, 2 more hours, I can do this. So I'm going to break down the numbers on another clip because I got to find the paper. So that might be a little later that I let you know. My dog is happy that I'm home. So, anywho, will I do the market again? Um, I paid $25 for a table and it was only like 3 blocks away from my house. It would have been better if it was an outdoor so that kids could come and buy whenever they want. Sorry, I don't know where my chair is, so I am actually on my knees right now. But yeah, outdoors better, and it was so cold. And when the parents are bringing the kids in, the parents restrict the kids a heck of a lot more, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I would probably do it again next year just because it is $25 for a table. And I know I did make that back. I also did buy a few things too, but it is what it is. So I will see you in the next clip with the total for what I made.
Hi guys. Okay, so it's been a little bit. I just went to a hockey game in our local town. Our team lost. Anywho, so this is the update on the profit from the day. So we had all cash sales because again, the Wi-Fi in that building was ran by someone's hotspot, so no one could run their debit, which was fine because we were literally beside two banks. So people, if they needed cash, they can go to either bank. So anywho, so our booth fee, mine was 25 and my mom's was 35. So she had a table and then display area for her rack with her big tablecloth that she had that she didn't sell, sadly. So she had put a float together with me and I just put whatever I had in my wallet. I didn't care. So I had $92 in float and she had $16 in float. So that comes out to $108. So we really didn't need that much, but we needed the smaller change because people were giving us 20s like crazy. So actually, Mom sold stuff and she made $24. So she did not make her booth fee back, but she's fine with it. So she got her float and the booth fee back. Me, so before my expenses, like stuff that I bought today, I actually made $305. That's pretty good for a 4-hour day. To be honest, I actually thought I was going to make a heck of a lot more, but the parents were really like holding the kids back from wanting to buy stuff. And when I did my August one, the kids, they just had their money and they just bought whatever they want because the parents weren't around. The parents told them just go to the park and like, you know, do whatever. But all the kids that bought in August had their parents with them this time, so they were restricted, sadly. Parents weren't really buying any gifts for them for Christmas, and I thought these would be perfect stocking stuffers and that. But that's okay. $305 isn't bad. My expenses were, I actually spent $15 on food that they had there. I bought $5 popcorn because they had popcorn there, and I love the popcorn, which is at the theater that's across the street from it. Another $15 was the new LED light strips. You can't see them in this video, but I have some in here, and I tried to take them off the wall, and they tear apart if you try to take them off the wall. So I bought new ones for $10 cheaper than what I'd got before. And then I bought this, not sure what you call it. It's like a little cup that you put into the freezer, and then you put whatever drink you want into it and then squeeze a little bit and it turns it into a slushie. So I got that for $5 because the person who was selling them actually was selling them in the grocery store over the summer for $20 and they weren't selling. So I got it for $5. I thought that was a deal. And he had a few other things, but his table was so busy and I wanted to get back to mine because just the way it was all set up and that I didn't want to leave Mom alone too long. And then the last thing was I bought a $5 dog toy for my dog. So the people who ran the craft sale were selling dog toys, and it's a tug-a-toy, so it's a little tennis ball with 4 little tassels at the end. So yeah, those were my expenses. Yeah, of course, booth fee. I mean, obviously I made that back. I actually made that back like literally before it opened. So we got there at 9 to set up, and we were set up by 10:05, and it doesn't start till 11 o'clock. So we just kind of sat around. So we were there since 9 a.m. and it was like 4 o'clock before we got out of there, and it was so cold, like disgustingly cold out there. So yeah, a $305 profit day is not bad at all. That is not including the float at all. I didn't bother putting the float in there. If I did, that would be $397. So, which I would end up putting $50 into my truck for gas because somehow, and I'm thinking it's people who siphon gas out of my truck, which a lot of people do that in this town. So I was running on empty today. But yeah, so it was good. Will I do it again next year? Probably, just because it's only like 2.5 blocks away from me, and it was $25 to enter, and I mean I could sell 2 or 3 items and make them back. I had mystery bags. I had 20 of them, and I think I have 15 left, maybe 12. I can't remember, but they were quite popular. People thought they were really cool, so now I know definitely those. And booty turtles. I sold 3. I think 3. Cats were selling too, but I think the booty turtles were the main thing. My new thing was the elephant car hangers. Though I had 2 of them, the lighting was bad, so I couldn't finish the other ones. And yeah, sold one of those. So yeah, it was a good day. Sold a few keychains, sold a few odds and ends. Now I have the acrylic stuff that you can see all here and over here. And then I had the gummy bears with plush yarn. And I sold more acrylic items than I did the plush. So am I going to make more plush stuff? I might once in a while. Probably stuff that doesn't require safety eyes because the safety eyes are too small for them. But I do like my acrylic. I can see the stitches better. The plush is all right. I'm not going to diss it. Not at all. I just, I have issues with my thumb. I cannot stretch it any farther. So, and it's painful after a while. So yeah, so it was a good market. I will do it again next year. It was horrible because it was minus 30 wind chill, minus 30 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it was cold. So anywho, if you could like and subscribe to this video, that would be awesome. As I'm filming this, I'm at 55 subscribers already on YouTube. I know that's not a lot, but I am so grateful for every one of you who have subscribed, who have liked and commented on my videos. And we are going to go live eventually. Once I get accepted through the mobile app, we are going to go live. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys!